break 4 hours, 5 hours ago, because I studied for 45 minutes and I needed a 15-minute break. So I took a walk outside. I did a dead hang for 50 seconds. First was 24, then 17. It's not 50, but I did like 4 reps of dead hang. It was really nice, honestly. I bought this new glove that really increased the grip while I was doing the dead hang. So it worked out pretty well. Then I realized I didn't pray Asr, so I came home to pray. But the bird um poop was all over the railing and the front door was so messy. I was like, let me just clean it a little bit. And I cleaned the whole thing and it was so satisfying. Tofu! Alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Welcome. How's it going? But yeah, I was just dilly-dallying for the last 5 hours since the last time I was studying. I don't know how much I'll be able to walk in. I have no clue. If I could, you know, avoid mental fatigue completely 100%, there'd be no harm in walking in. I don't know how people do those time lapses for 6 hours straight. They're just studying and studying and studying. Like, are you even doing anything mentally? Are you using your brain or are you just writing things down so you can study it later? I don't know how they do that. I know you did no scribble. Uh, yeah, no scribble. I'm so tired of scribble, y'all. Like, I literally play scribble to beat y'all, and everybody gets surprised every time. It's like, come on, give me a real challenge. But basically, so we watched all the lectures except for this one. So this is a bisection method of recursion code. I did study for 5 hours in one sit yesterday. Yesterday? What did you what's it called? What did you study? And welcome to the stream, Irene Kia. How is it going? I use this this is my new intro to the streams now. It's the one thing that I needed. Thank you very much. And also before we begin, hello, Hurur Saeed, yay. Welcome to the stream. How's it going? Before we begin, well, I should probably save this until after I'm done with my exam, but I was so excited. I had to, or not had to, I have to just show y'all. Look at this. Adab al-Mufrad, managed in Islam, Imam Bukhari rahimahullah's book. I'm so happy. I was so happy when I found it. I was like, yo, I know I should probably open it later. I just can't open it. Biology stuff, malaria, bacteria, and genetics. Yeah, it's a very, very relevant topic. Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh, Coco. Here's a little preview on the next book that we're gonna read. I'm not gonna read it today. I can't. I would if I could, but I can't. It's Adab al-Mufrad by Imam Bukhari rahimahullah. There's picture in the back. And yeah, welcome to the stream. Sorry, is that a new book? Yeah, it is. I just got it today. My sister surprised me. May Allah bless Irene Kia and all the good sisters out there. I mean, wow. Just like just looking at the text, it's perfect. It's not too small, it's not too unclear. It's beautiful, man. I hope that there's nothing too weird to be reading for like with a stream with kids. Cause the other book, the the one that I bought that I was reading before, it had some things that I could not read in front of kids, like the description of Jahannam. MATLAB is the irrelevant thing to study. Nobody knows, but it's like an Urdu word. MATLAB stands for Math Language. I don't even know. It's just the programming tool name. But yeah, Queen, welcome to the stream. How's it going? And Mr. I, wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Whoa, we have a new Muslim viewer. How's it going? And yeah, can you please introduce yourself to the classroom? We have a new student. MATLAB means purpose. Ooh. Bro, I really don't think I ordered that book. Really? No way. Bro, I think I ordered it. Maybe you need to check with some friends. No, 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 no. Seriously, it was me. I put it in the Amazon cart. Maybe I ordered it. Wait, actually, I think I did. Oh my gosh, what the hell? I did. That was me. The way the way I hug my sister Tate, that's what I would hug myself. That's just I would check, but I'm using my phone to stream right now. So I think I bought that book. I just forgot. It's still in the Amazon cart though. Really? But I didn't give my address. I think I'm starting to not like Ricky. Oh my gosh, Queen. Oh my gosh, you gotta be kidding me. That's so sad. He broke your heart. Like he did something that made you not like him. You could tell us all about it. Myself, Ani Hassan Khan from India. Where are you from, my sister? I am from California. Nice to have you. We have a lot of Indian viewers on the stream, so it's it's nice to have another one. You're surely gonna fail with this memory. Oh my god. You know what? That's not even a roast. That's just facts at that point. I can't really argue with that. Hold on, let me see the order if it came with my sister's stuff or if I bought it. This is from the past 3 months. Order placed. Cancelled on May 13th. Well, that's way too early. I mean, recent. I may have bought it a while ago. Like a few weeks ago. Or just checking. Actually, I could just search it up. Hold on. Adab al-Mufrad. No results found. Wait, I didn't write the whole thing. Adab al-Mufrad. Nothing. What? Nani kore? Ew. Sorry. Jazakallah khairan. May Allah give you jazai khair. I don't know what that means, but I mean, I don't know. I'm just not finding him attractive anymore. And plus, he made my favorite teacher cry. What do you mean? You should have mentioned that first, bro. If he made you a teacher cry, that's really mean. Like, how can you make a teacher cry? You know, like if I were a teacher, I'd probably cry too if the kids were so mean, so rude. But not in front of them, obviously. I watched Your Name and Weathering with You yesterday. They were pretty good. Oh, I love those movies, bro. It's so wholesome. That's what happens, Queen. Grow more older to choose these things. Yeah, it's it's like you think too well of people sometimes. That's why you like them very instantly. But I gotta see where this Adab al Mufrad came from. I'm pretty sure. Oh my god, no way. I probably bought it from Darussalam. Cause listen, let me see. Like, s- wait, I can't concentrate myself. Cause what's it called? I was looking through Darussalam bookstore and I can't really see my history on here. Oh, because I didn't log in. Okay. Early Khair Mubarak. Did you watch the Michael movie? No, I didn't, bro. I keep thinking about it. We're literally talking about Michael Jackson today too. my family and I. What? How do I not have an account? I'll have to check later. Man, whatever. This ain't the point of the stream. All right, the point is to watch this lecture, and I did an accidental face reveal today. Eid is coming, guys. Really? When? When is your Eid coming? Hi, yo, Arrow, welcome back to the stream. That's an Urdu phrase, so we often use it on daily basis. I'm a Urdu speaker. Oh wow, that's cool. MATLAB or he wasn't being mean. He was just overstimulating her by cutting her off and yapping too much. So she sent him out of the class, and he came straight to our class, to my class. Oh, wait, you guys are different classes. So is he in a higher grade than you or a younger grade? Wait, but I thought you just had Eid last month. Yeah, yeah, we have two Eids, right? So the first Eid is after the month of Ramadan, which is the month that we fast in. So that Eid is called Eid al-Fitr, and then the one after it comes really like soon after that. The last one, the first one, it's called the Eid al-Adha, which is in the month of Muharram, right? Right. Honestly, I don't know why it's like stuff, but basically, it's when Abraham he had to slaughter his kid, but the angels. I mean, he was ordered to slaughter his kid, but he did it, and the angels stopped him. They're like, "All right, that's enough. Like you proved yourself that you would do anything for the sake of God, and you passed this test, and you're free to have your son." And in honor of that ritual, we we sacrifice animals like for donation so everyone gets meat. And it's so beautiful because the meat that we sacrifice to the poor people, a lot of them they don't get meat that much because it's really expensive in some places. Especially in history, it was more expensive back then. So it was like a luxurious like thing to have meat in your food, in your daily meals. And that's really bad because vitamin B12 is such an important thing of your body. You needs it. You need it. You need it. But it's like a protein, and yeah, people they just eat like other proteins, like they have to resort to guinea pigs in some countries. It's really sad. So this act of charity, specifically meat, is just you can have it once a year and you'll be fine. Like you have your whole year's worth of vitamin B12. It's just I did a lot of research on this. Okay, it's really amazing. Subhanallah. Meat, Eid, protein. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm gonna bulk in this one. So I like Mateo more. Yeah, you have options. Section method. What's Ragula? Ragula. I'm thinking Dracula, but I don't know what that Ragula means. Cow meat. I've been eating so much rasgulla since yesterday. Oh, it's the Indian sweet. Linear function, we can just solve it. If it's something like a quadratic, we have the quadratic formula. But sometimes our functions are just really, really messy, so it's hard to write out an analytic solution to what the roots are. Rasgulla is kind of sweet. Where the roots are. So the bisection method is going to be an algorithm that does that for us. So how was last stream? Last stream was it went back to zero views. It was pretty bad. And I guess I don't know. I don't know why. It was so hard for me to concentrate, but it's okay. I'm I'm concentrating now, right guys? Or is my focus still divided? Shallow shallow focus. That's bad though. We gotta lock in. We gotta. But that's boring. Like nobody watches boring stuff. Whoa, whoa, Dre and you. Yeah, obviously. I know my stuff. Okay, I think it's good to not mention the cow part because there can be more religions people here. Oh yeah, a lot of Indians. So they worship cows. No surprise, just Julia streaming for 4 times in 2 days just to prove her comeback. Yeah, see? I'm not getting demotivated. Sometimes you can lose motivation and just stop there, like cold turkey. And that happens to me so often for different uh for different things. Like it gives me trauma at some point because I see this video, right? It's like an inside joke with my family. Like there's a jumbo pasta recipe, and every time I would say, "Okay, I'm gonna make that right now. I'm gonna make it today." And I get all the ingredients. I'm like, "Okay, today, tomorrow, actually, oh, the next day." And I kept putting it off so much that I don't know what happened. I think maybe it expired or something. I just never did it, and I'm never going to do it anymore. So that's the backstory of jumbo pasta. But today we're gonna learn about bisection method in mathematical computation. So what is this? This is an algorithm that approximates so it's an algorithm that approximates a root of some function f of x. So this is f of x, right? And the root of this is approximated by this bisection method. Fundamental theorem. Guys, I don't know what to do. I want to watch the stream, but I want to scroll. You can scroll if you want, Queen. This is gonna be a boring thing. I'm not gonna play Scribble or do anything fun today. Because it's the last day of school. Like the last day before my final exam. And then after that's gonna be fun. Trust me. I'm gonna go back to reading. I have so much planned, like Adab al Mufrad. I'm gonna make flashcards. I'm gonna memorize the 99 names of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Every single year I think about that and I try to do it and I just give it up. But this year is different. And I say that every year, but this year is different. I'm gonna actually do it, inshallah. And then I'm gonna dot paint again. That's gonna take a while, but I'm hoping to get that done soon. I mean, sooner than last time. In a shorter duration, I mean. And then, yeah. I can't wait until this last final is over. Bye, Queen. Have a good day, y'all. Okay, bye. Dot paint, let's go. 5 second mother. Why did I laugh so hard rereading that? Mother? Oh, Polarius, welcome back to the stream. How's it going? Don't be Delulu, Eris. You're not a kid. Should I stop coming, chat? Why? Why would you ask that? 16 live viewers now. Oh yeah. It seems to like jump up for a little bit and then goes back down to the actual number. You seem concentrated, yeah. Not anymore. No surprise, just Drea streaming. Yeah. Alright. Scribble, let's go. No scribble. No scribble today. We are locking in. And we're gonna lock in so hard, I'm gonna go back to 0 views. Because it's gonna be that boring. But bisection method is an algorithm. Alright, and it's approximates the root of some function f of x. And it's based on the intermediate mean theorem of calculus. She's playing hardly to anyone let her study. What? Sorry? That sounds a little salty, bro. What did you say? Sketch sometimes. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I sketch too, right? Or did you mean you sketch sometimes? Tofu the Protector. Oh my god, what a tough guy. Tough guy.
The real number question is, okay, if you remember the name, what's this theorem say? This is the one that says that you have a continuous function. Then if you look at an x value say a, and have another x value say b, and the function has a value like ya, so some height when x equals a, and then some other height y and b when x equals b. Well then, the theorem says that if you look at any other y value between those two, so some point between ya and yb, so some height in the middle, there is going to be an x value where the function achieves that height at x value. So, okay, what about y values there? So if we're trying to find the root of the function, that y value do we might care about? We're going to care about when y is 0. Okay, so I need to make sure, so I have a ya and a yb on either side of this height that I'm caring about. So if I'm caring about a height of 0, that means that I need to think about a ya, so on one side it's going to be negative, and then a yb on the other side is positive, or vice versa, that would work too. So we're going to start off with an interval for bisecting method where that is the case. So bisecting method starts with an interval of a of b where it's required that f of a and f of b have different signs. So either going from negative to positive or positive to negative. Those are those both. But we have to make sure that the two signs of a and b are different. Okay, so then what does bisection method do? Well, it's an iterative algorithm, which means we're going to be repeating something. And each iteration, we're going to calculate, first thing we're going to do is calculate the midpoint of our interval. So each iteration, we do bisection method, we calculate the midpoint. So calculate C, so it's like the average, so A plus B over 2. That is the midpoint of the current interval. So the idea behind this algorithm is that when we start off, we know that our signs are, like, say, negative and positive, so we know there's a 0 between those two. So we know there's a 0 on the interval. Once we form the algorithm, the generation, we're going to be decreasing the size of our interval by 1/2. So we're going to get smaller and smaller and smaller. So the gist is, okay, once it gets so small, and I'm going to make sure that there's a 0 between point and each point, interval by 1/2, I can make sure that the 0 is still inside there. So once I've decreased it so that it's so small, and none of the zeros inside there, I can just kind of be done if I'm trying to approximate the 0. What's the interval? If I have, point 1 and point 0.0001 or something like that, that's probably not a good example. But particularly the interval is very, very small, that's close enough where I'm saying, okay, I don't really care about the precision, that's good enough, I'm going to say that's an approximation of my 0. So basically, we're going to keep doing our iterations while the width is big enough. So in other words, we can say that if the width is small enough, then we're happy. So I'm going to phrase it like that. So if width of the current interval, so current AFT, is below some threshold, because we're asking, is it narrow enough? Is it small enough? So in math, we like to use small numbers, so if it's below some threshold, epsilon, we're going to say, okay, understand the answers, I'm going to return. The answer to my approximation of 0 is just a midpoint of this teeny tiny interval. So then return C as the root approximation. So if the interval is small enough, I'm just going to say, okay, that's the easy case, we are done. Approximate the root with just C. Otherwise, basically the gist is we're going to take our interval from A up to B, and we're going to divide it in half. That's the midpoint here. And we have this big problem, when our interval goes from A up to B. We're going to try to reduce that down to a smaller, similar problem. So I want to look at a new interval that's half the size of my original, and I'm going to recurse on that. So I just need to make sure when I divide my interval in half, I'm going to either pick the left one or I'm going to pick the right one. I need to make sure whichever one I pick, that the root is still in there. So what was our qualification to make sure the root was in there? That's where intermediate value theorem came in. So it was required here that the signs of the endpoints of the function value of the endpoints of our interval are different. I need to either pick the left interval or the right interval, making sure that my signs of my function at those new endpoints are different. Otherwise, bisection method either recurses on the left interval, which is going to be A up to C, or on the right interval, which is C up to B, where the former, so the left one, is chosen if I need to choose the one where the root's inside of that interval. So I choose A to C if function A and function C are wet. They have different signs. So I choose the left one, A up to C, if f of A and f of C have different signs. Otherwise, we choose the other one. Else, the latter, the right one, is chosen. So that's just the bisection method. I'm going to try to draw a picture in terms of the original function that will illustrate this. So I draw, sorry in advance. There's an axis, and let's see that, and then I'm going to draw something like curve, something like this. Good. So this is what I'm looking for. I'm looking for this point right here, my root. So I'm going to start off at some interval. Pretend I start off at some interval. Oops, I'm going to start slow. That's not happy. Well, get bigger again. Okay, so I'm gonna start off. So I'm gonna roll. It's gonna be my about A1. That's my first thing. Maybe, I don't know. Let's see. What was it? Okay. Okay. Yeah. Right there. There's gonna be one. Okay. That's the first roll. So ramen. But they're
Whoa, wait, hold on. We have some juicy questions in the chat. Personal choice, ever heard of that? Why don't you change your name Tofu to Tougher or something buffer? Oh, I have a funny build because I have biceps and triceps, but got a good dad bod too. What? So you're like your actual scribble, like you're strong, but you're also like that. All I've been watching is Hello Kitty episodes. Yeah, it's literally all over my For You page. Oh, nice, Coco. Shoulders, biceps, arms, of course. Who's your favorite viewer? Must be the tougher one. My favorite viewer is Kai, but she's not here, and she hasn't been here for a long time, so I probably need a new favorite viewer. So, this is not regarding my family. Like, this is other than my family. There's, there's Queen. Obviously, hello. She's so sweet, but she's not here right now. Not to toffee, yes to tofu. Yeah, no, it's me. I said not family. So, including family, it's Aaron Kia, and obviously my mom first. But yeah, let's continue. Why is Coco on my?
Yes, my mom said I'm having a point. Yes, my point here is negative. My point up here is positive, so I'm allowed to start this one. So what is this algorithm to do? Well, it says to calculate the midpoint. So I calculate this guy right there. So that'll be like my C1. And this interval is still pretty big, so we'll assume that we're not going to stop with it being smaller than epsilon at this point. So we're going to do our equation. So we either have to choose A up to C, so A1 up to C1, or we have to choose C1 up to B1. So which one are we going to choose? Well, we would only choose the left one if the function at A, so this value here, and the function at C, so that value there, have different signs. Do they have different signs? They do not, so we would not choose the left one. The right one, on the other hand, does satisfy. So this one is negative. The function C1 is negative, and the function at B1 is positive. So yes, that is a valid interval to choose. So we would recurse upon the right interval. So then for the second time that this interval gets called,
Guys,
it's
this is so annoying because it's a coding exam. You have to code on paper, but this is how she's teaching it. There's no code in the thing. Like, how am I supposed to learn? Where's Luca? 40 plus dang. Wait, 40 plus? Who's 40 plus? Assalamu alaikum wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. We have a Jin back in the stream. How's it going? You're the Jin who used to be here or before, right? Or is this a new Jin? What is this? Hello, Dora Bitu. Welcome back. I remember that profile picture, Scared Queen. But this is mathematical computation. This is introduction to co- co- mathematical computation. I even forgot the course name, bro. Makes me so jacked. What's the point in being jacked if you can't get rid of the dad bod? The great intelligent humanoid shape-shifting Jin. Alaykum salam. Bro, should you BMI 40? I thought there was a 40-year-old here. Like, what's 40? I'm the old Jin. I was just busy with various tasks. Jin tasks. Oh wow. So Jin, what is the first uh surah that the Jin world uh heard or came across? This should be common knowledge in the Jin world. In the Muslim Jin world. My BMI is 6'7". Oh my god. Jin, you shower? Smokeless fire. If they showered, they would probably like perish, right? I don't know. Not Surah Jin. That's a good guess though. It's Surah Shams. Cause the actually let me fact check that. Oh, or Surah Fajr. Um, Surah Fajr. Let me see. What surah did the jinns hear? Surah al Jinn? No, 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 it was Fajr prayer. Oh my god, you're right. It was Surah Jinn. Dang. Okay, so you're the real Jinn. You're the real Jinn. Okay, that's crazy. I forgot already. No, I always thought it was like Fajr or Surah Shams, bro. I don't know why. What's happening in the chat? I'm kind of lost. Oops, sorry. We were talking about this jinn guy. Jinn in Islam is like a ghost, you know? Like we actually believe in ghosts. So they could be good, they could be bad. But yeah, you the real jinn. I jacked uncle's training back then. Was training back then. I was my turn. I didn't fix the weight. The weight was so high I could hang with the bar. Whoa, dang. That's crazy. Jacked uncle.
So I love this. So C2. And I guess if this wasn't big enough, we would have to choose either to reverse upon the left or the right. And this time, we look at what we choose. This time we would choose to reverse upon the left, because the function value here is negative, whereas the function value there is positive. That one works in this case. We reverse upon the left. So you just keep doing this over and over again. We're making a bigger problem, smaller and smaller each time. So we're a smaller and smaller interval until it's sufficiently small that it's really, really narrow in there. So that's close enough. It's a good enough approximation to me. And I would just say, okay, we are done. And we'll take the approximation to be the midpoint. So that is the gist of the bisection method. The one thing that I do want to mention when you're implementing this is that in choosing left or right, we're looking at the sign of the function value. You figure that MATLAB has a way of telling you what the sign of something is? Yes, it has a sign function. So MATLAB has a built-in sign. So it has SIN, the trig function, but it also has the signs, the GN function.
Oh, we could use that. Sine function.
Like, you say, like, if the sign of f of a is not
Jinns
equal
are
to
not ghosts. Oh, you know what? That's right because wait, we have 6 viewers and 7 likes. Well, 6, 7. Anyways, um, yeah, it makes sense that jinns are not ghosts because people think ghosts are like the souls of people who have passed away. But that's not the kind of ghost that we believe in. It's like they're like ghosts, but they're not humans. You know, they pretend to be humans. I feel like, but they're not that. Doro, seeing your profile picture, I think your BMI is through the roof. Yeah, it's pretty chunky, that baby. A tofu, no stereotypes. Ghosts are spirits of dead people. Jinns are supernatural beings with free will. Yeah. And sometimes they use that free will wrong. I feel like I would be like that if I were a jinn. But may Allah forgive the jinns who, mess with people for no reason. Let me tell you the truth. Those days, some of you think we gave you all the technologies, but we didn't. It's your technology. I don't know who gave the credit to jinns, but we always knew.
so that is an example of the bisection method.
Did you guys learn anything? We watched an entire 16-minute lecture. Because I didn't. Well, I knew, I learned one thing is that we could use the sine function. Bisexual methods. Okay, so that's number 3 that we're gonna use that. But I already did number 3 here. I need to turn the the thing to light mode. Because when it's black, it shows my reflection. That's how I had to end the stream earlier. Hey Jin, is your profile picture Thanos? I can't see properly. Yeah, I can't see either. But it looks like Thanos, yeah. Always before worship. It's your opinion, but we know for a fact that they exist. Y'all are Delulu here. Well, that's part of our religion. We're Muslims, so you could think that. Whoa! Oh my gosh. It's the one and only Mr. President. Saying Mr. President reminds me of Doggy. Where is that guy? He has exams like me. He actually locks in though. Like he doesn't join the stream. Spoopy. And there's a toy there. Oh my gosh, Pixie's so cute from this angle. Crazy jump, Mr. President though. And Kim brought him here, like threw him on the bed. But he's fine. We thrown around, I feel like. Alright, so bisection method is that you the key thing is that if the interval between A and B is less than epsilon, then you return C. Otherwise, you use the recursion on A and C or B to C. if they're different signs, or else the second interval will use that. Epsilon, I forgot what that was already. But yeah, let's continue. Why did you draw lumps of poo? This is Coco's build. He said he has biceps and triceps. But also a dad bod. That's crazy. I don't know why I kept that picture for so long. She do 40 plus meal Jack Coco. Spoofy! They the Palestine Cup is there. It's just really dirty. Because I didn't watch it for a bit. But he was looking for that, I feel like. Look how dirty the screen is. Oh my god. I think the reflection would not show. How do I do this? I need to make it light mode. He's crying, Mr. President. Okay. I don't know how to do it on light mode, but it's fine. Show Luca, nobody cares about the study. That's true. Even I don't care, but I have to. You opened my eyes. What did she say? If that doesn't inspire you to work out and go on a diet, I don't know what will. He does work out. He works out, but he still has a dad bod. I don't know why or how that works. Yeah, your laptop needs a shower. Oh my god. Okay. So let's actually lock in as log in because I was reading this here. But yeah, now we're data set out. We are focused on actual studies now. Thank you. So here's the problem, right? In this problem, we'll investigate recursively computing a general exponential function for a, an integer, and n, a non-negative integer. The exponential function can be defined recursively as a to the n is equal to 1 for n equals 0 and greater than 0 if there's an a times an a to the n minus 1. So write a program that calls a function getInteger to get a value for a. So to do that, let's just start on a new script because we're trying to do this by ourselves, right? We're trying to do this without ChatGPT. So test, I guess, I don't know. Function lab 14 question 1. All right, and then we're trying to make actually no, the header function will keep empty here. So the new function is that we have to make it get integer, right? It says get integer here. Function get underscore integer. Oh, we have to input something to get a value for a, which should keep prompting the user. So if we want to get a value, it has to be an output. So function a equals get integer. Right? I don't know. Whatever, let's just keep it simple. Just put get integer. When God created Adam, God taught Adam everything. Everything, all the technologies, knowledge came from Adam. We just stole some of those and presented to a new generation as if we were the genius. Wait! That's insane. So he knew about Wi-Fi, he knew about the Instagram. So Adam Einstein knew everything. That makes sense though. Like they said that Adam Einstein knew the term for everything. Like he knew the name of everything. Jojo did Coco dirty with that drawing. I'm not offended. Also, like it's true. It's true. No, you're 40 plus BMI. professional hacker. Damn, you're my age. Wait, 20? Yeah. Equation. Alright. So, wording, don't mind the dirty screen. I have like a screen. Let me see. Where is it? Anything but studying for real. Like, my screen does not need to be clean for this. But I have this thing here. It's supposed to clean your entire laptop. The screen. It's so cool. I just had to show it. So it has this spray bottle of glass cleaner. Ooh. Why is it not working? And then you put some soap. There we go. Brand new. Did that work? What is the logic you make for this question? The logic here is we're trying to um make a recursive function. So that means to yeah, I'll just show y'all. I'll just show y'all. Hold on, let me get this last bit here. Alright. Just watch and learn. How do I make it bigger? There you go. Alright. So get integer, right? That's the function that we're making. Now, to get a value for a, which should keep prompting the user and give error message until an integer is entered. So return the resulting value. So if it says keep prompting, that means we have to use a while function. Until an integer is entered. While true. So you can put while one if you want. Input, and then apostrophe. Give them the prompt. So what is the prompt here? Let's go down here. Enter an integer. Enter an integer. All right, and then you put the semicolon to go to the next line. Not to the next line, but it's just to keep it there. It's part of the coding thing. And then return the resulting value. There, boom. Bada bing, bada boom. Not too bad. Get integer. Function might be unused, so you're gonna have to call the function. Then that fixes the problem. Actually, not looking at Ashton Hall. What is that? It's actually 6-7. When is your exam, Julia? Welcome to a stream fast, Imran. My exam is in 12. Uh, 12 hours. Yeah, 11 a.m. is when I have to leave. Actually, 13 hours. So I have a lot of time. I thought I had 12 hours. I have 13 hours. Still got humiliated by speed. What's your speed? Do you want to share? But I'm a boy, so I don't care. It's 85 kilograms. Wait! Oh my gosh, 85? That's pretty crazy. Cause it depends how tall you are. Like it's relative to your height. You could be that much, but it would still be in a healthy range if your height is, good. Not good. I mean taller. All right. Keyboard is all clean. So we're done with that section, that part of the program. So the main program should then call a function get non-negative integer. Oh, so we're calling this function here, but we have to make it too. So function get non-negative integer. And end might be missing. Okay, so what do we do for this non-negative integer? To get a value for n, which to get a value for n. Okay, so keep prompting the user and giving error messages until a non-negative integer is entered. So it's not saying to let the user put in a value for a or n. Actually, they are right here. But oh, I'm making my screen dirty again. No wonder it's so dirty. I keep touching it. Yeah, he's 90 feet too. Okay, 85 kilograms and 90 feet is fine. Yeah, but funny races. Don't forget he's 90 feet too. Oh, 90 feet. That's very specific. I feel like Adam Einstein was around that. Or was it 60 cubit? I don't know what cubit is. Alright, nothing's gonna clean that screen. F times F minus 1. Oh yeah, that's the function. You're actually paying attention, Dora. That's awesome. Laptop is cute like me. Okay. Cute is very relative because your profile picture is scaring a lot of people. Honestly, also code. Okay. Let's continue. To get a value for n, which should keep prompting the user and giving error messages until a non-negative integer is entered. Wait, hold on. Until an integer is entered. So we didn't even finish this. Okay, so give me error messages. We have to put an if statement here. If so it has to be an integer. It doesn't have to be a positive integer. No, it just says integer. Okay, so if a well, oh, actually no, a equals input. If a is how do you do it again? I forgot. If round a minus a is less than 1e to the negative 8, right? No, actually, it has to have absolute values. So absolute values of round a minus a is less than that, then return. Otherwise, do you put semicolon here? No, I don't think so. Else, hmm, else, what is the message here? Invalid entry 3.5. All right, else, yeah, f print f. Actually, no caps. Invalid entry %d slash n. Oops, sorry. Invalid entry %d backslash n backslash. Is this backslash? Like this is backslash. No. Which one is backslash? All right, and then we put A here, and then you end that, and there you go. We have our first actual wild thing. I was literally on a diet to cut weight. I don't want to get 85 kilograms, but I find people cool who can maintain that kind of physique. Yeah, AI built by human. Even with unseen knowledge, this coding thing is a lot easier than the complex analysis thing. I know it looks so much easier, but it's actually hard because it's really long. Like, this is just the code that I'm trying to do from the top of my head. But this is the kind of answer. Actually, no, this looks pretty simple too. But this is the answer, the kind of stuff that we have to. Wait, this looks also easy. Anyways, it gets really hard sometimes. Like, I don't know how to do this. Like, what is all the? All right, shouldn't be too hard though. Let's go back to doing it by ourselves. How much you can bench Coco? For me personally, I think complex analysis is more easy than coding. I don't know why. So we're on to the next function, right? So how many functions do you have to make? So there's one, two, three. Not too bad. So get non-negative integer. So to get a value for n, and which should keep prompting the user and giving error messages until a non-negative integer is entered. Error message till a non-negative integer is entered. All right. So while one, mm, if actually input, no, this is for value for n. So this is n equals input, enter a non-negative integer. Enter a non-negative integer. All right, that's for n. And then if if it's non-negative. So how do you tell something is non-negative? If the absolute no, that's for integer. If it's non-negative, it's greater than 0. No, actually 0 is part of non-negative. So if it's greater than or equal to 0, should I cheat or just finish it here? If n is greater than or equal to 0, return else invalid entry. Same thing as this one, except we change a to n. And then you have to end the function. Why saying an ending is done? If an ending, oh, that's for the while loop. This end is for the if. This is for the while, and you have to put another one for the function. Okay. What is Luca doing? Any viewer can't hide another viewer comment. Spoopy. Let her sleep. Hey, Mr. President of the United States of America. Also, that's why they call him Mr. President. Because he looks like Trump. Why? It was not even anything negative. Who's Lime? Just looked at him. Alright, let's continue. She's in love with Luca. Okay, so continuing on, we finished this non-negative function. And now for the main program should then call a recursive function exponential function. Alright, so this is the main function here that we're calling everything. Exponential underscore function. Then we get the parentheses. And then a function, you make the thing here. So if you're taking a value for a and a value for n, so when it takes it in, that means it has to go in that parentheses on the outside. So a and n. Why is it underlined? Unused. Okay, so we're gonna use it. So taking the value for a and n, call itself recursively as needed to calculate a sub n according to the formula above, not using the built-in exponential operator. Return the resulting value. Okay, so how do you do recursive? I forgot. Show Luca. There's that glorious orange boy. Hey Drea, I would like to remove my moderation. Alright, Coco. There. Air Scott, do you want your moderator back? Since Coco doesn't want it. Just make sure not to misuse it. I forgot why I took it. Alright, so recursive. I did it on the whiteboard. I forgot how I did it, but you have to first like do the base case. There's an if statement for the base case. So call itself recursively, not use according to the formula above. So it has to be a times a n minus 1. So if n equals 0, dang it, I forgot how to do the recursion. So if that, you print invalid input. You have to put the condition, the base case, and the general case. Or if there's more than one base case, you put that too. But first the condition, and then the base case, and the general case. You have to calculate the output as well. Make sure that's there. So if n equals 1, right? Because what are we trying to calculate again? 1 for n equals 0. Okay, if n equals 0, then output. What was the output again? Calculate a sub n according to the formula above. And output. Is output a function? I don't know. N out equals 1. Else This is the base case, and then the general case is if do not use a built-in exponential operator. Return the resulting value. Call itself else n equals what? Should we put the formula a times a to the n minus 1 without using the exponential operator? How do you do that? For n equals 0, else oh yeah, else a times a to the n minus 1. I don't know how to do this. Homeless ain't a job, bro. You think being you can be homeless? Everything what about homeless? Check my text on iMessage. Oopsies. Okay, let me check it. Sister made something. Gambling is haram. Alright. Should I eat tteokbokki? My sister made it. I'm gonna do this one more question, and then take a break, and then come back. Inshallah. But I'm stuck here because I don't know how to do this without using an exponential function to calculate the formula of the recursion. I think over here after the else statement, or under the else statement, we put the formula and then return the resulting value. I'll just try a times a instead of the exponent function. What do we do? Okay, I'm gonna cheat. I'm gonna look at the answer. So it's very different than what I have. And greater than or equal to 0. It has to be an integer too. We forgot that condition for the integer. Exponential function result equals 1. Okay, else result equals a times exponential function. So we have to use that name already of a and then n minus 1. This is crazy, man. I don't know when to use like a equal sign for the function. How y'all doing? Oh my gosh, Kai, welcome back. Who's your bad viewer? Oh yay! I was wondering to end the stream or not. Here's Duckbookie. My sister made it. Dang, so there's only 5 left. I mean, it's pretty good then, huh? Whoa, the texture is amazing. Y'all. Doesn't this look like butter chicken? Alright, test. Bismillah. Joy, just tell me. Okay, the worst viewer is the person who secretly was Hitler in the Scribble game. And I don't know who that is. But they're the worst. Yo, why does this taste a little bit like curry? It's good though, I like it. Whoa. I'm not trying to talk with my mouth full, but this texture of tteokbokki is very fresh. I haven't had something like this. Oh, Among Us? Wait, how am I supposed to play Among Us if I get imposter? Y'all are gonna see. Not Among Us game. Okay. Luca's about to pounce. Yeah, I heard him. Wow, this is really good. Who's the bad kid among us? Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Whoever's Mo. I'm kidding. Y'all are all good. Yorion, sorry if I missed your chat. What did they say? I can't play probably because the link doesn't open. What link? I didn't even make a scribble link. Do I say I'm the bad viewer? Just tell the truth to everyone. Alright, Eris Scott, you're the bad viewer because you didn't take your shahada. Because you're non-Muslim and you said jinns are not real. Alright? Other than that, you're good. Alrighty. So the answer is to use the actual exponent function that we just made. So a and a minus n and n minus 1 or a times this. Let me put that. So I think that solved the thing. Luca's crying again. I got second again. I'm always happy. Aww. May Allah always keep you happy. Did you guys hear that? That was Luca. He did a meow to yawn. So I made the class result list today. One guy got more marks than me. Only one guy? That guy's gonna go missing today. First thing ever, Joy, I said correctly with no stutter. Bro got 7 more marks than me. Oh my god. I get if it's 1 or 2, but 7? How could you fumble that badly? I thought better of you, Kai. I'm kidding. I'm just jealous because I wouldn't even make it to the top row. That would not even be my concern to not be number one. I just focus on passing. So A, N, and N out. Let's try to run this code. I don't know if it's gonna work. I feel like it's not gonna work. Wait, I forgot to change something. If N is greater than or equal to 0, and where's the N sign? Is that but for N. So the code should run now. So let's try it. Luca's getting tortured. I'm not listening to him. How do you run this? See, it doesn't work. I pressed run. It's not working. Wait, this is all a script or what? Oh my gosh, there's not even a save button. What? How does this work? Maybe if I let Luca go, I could do this. Yeah. I don't know where the run button is. It's usually here. This is so weird. My MATLAB is not working. Alright, let me copy this and then make a new script. What? That just takes me to the same place. Oh my god. But I didn't even save this. I need to save this. Command S. Okay. Test. It's not opening again. More like not into guys. Wait, is that an indirect way to say you are gay? I'm not into cricket or sports, so I don't know. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. You're not gay. That emoji looks exactly Kai with glasses. True. Do you know Virat Kohli? No, I don't. Sorry. What is that? So this function is unknown to MATLAB by its function. All right. Oh, the test part is outside. All right. Let's finally run the code. Enter an integer. So what's the first integer that I put in? 3.5. Invalid entry. Oh dear. What is this whole thing? So it was the other backslash. -2. What is this code? Enter a non-negative integer. -4. And then the backslash is wrong here as well. No, I just fixed that. Never mind. This is backslash. Okay. What's non-negative integer? 3. Error in the exponential function. Number 36. If n equals 0, error. Alright, we have to cheat. We have to look back at the real code. I have a funny story, but I'll tell when I get a phone in 2 years. Is everything gonna be okay in 2 years? I have no clue what's gonna happen. What do I do with this plate? Um, Hopefully it doesn't fall. But yeah, I don't know. I'll be dead for sure. You're gonna be 19, Air Scott. I'll be in college. Whoa, big girl. SpongeBob, big girl. No, it's big guy. But so this is the real code, right? The result is exponential function a sub n. But for me, instead of result, I just put n out. But to call the function, we have to put the whole variable like that. Oh, why is everything a semicolon? Okay. Unused. How's it unused? I literally called it. So that's what you have to do. These are the outputs, right? A and result. So the value is get integer for A. It's the epsilon. Enter value G, percent G. Did they say they'll use percent G? No, so percent D is fine. This looks fine too. Like, I don't know what's wrong. This is the same thing as n equals 0 that I put if n equals 0. I'm saying that line is wrong. Number 36. Line 6? Oh. Alright, and then what else is different? Let's see. So the result is 1, okay. A and then n minus 1. Oh, I put n and n minus 1. Oh my god. This is A. Let's run the code again. Hopefully it's not so ugly. Enter an integer. 3.5. Why is the entry like that? So -2, -4, 3, It's still wrong. Not enough input arguments. Oh, I forgot to put that last part. So in the header function, we could write this: the result, or f f print f, the result of %d is %d. The result of what is what? -2 to the root 3. So that's the integer. Our integer is a. %d to the %d is d. So that's a n. What is the last one? What is a to the n? A to the n. That should give us the right answer. But this NL is being unused. How is that possible? Why is it not? So the function is, the result is that, if this, then that, else this. They just put like spaces in between. It can't be that big of a difference. To I don't like spacing out that much. Alright, fine. I'll space it. What is wrong with this code? Why is it still underlined? I literally can't tell. This is not a private chat anyways. Juaria, what's your favorite color? I actually don't know. That's a nice question. Sometimes it's green, but I think I like blue the most. It's like, this color right here, this and this. But I think I like dark navy blue. That's my favorite color. But also like pink, but not on me to wear. I just like the look of it. Hi, yo, Tyler, welcome back to the stream. My thing burns. What? Davis. It doesn't stand for something else than what I'm thinking about. I don't know what that is. Anyways. Yeah, thank you. I was like, what am I reading? So not enough input arguments. What do you mean input arguments? Why is this highlighted? Everything literally looks the same, just spaced out. I literally spaced it out too. But you don't have to necessarily space everything out. Well, just run this. You enter an integer. 3.5. -2. -4. 3. If n equals 0, then NL is equal to exponent. Oh, we're not supposed to call it, are we? Return the resulting value. No, yes, it says to call the recursive function, which should do that. Okay, so let's look at the header function. They have it called there too. Alright, instead of trying to debug all this, let's just Ask ChatGPT. So I watched all the lectures and I'm doing number one now. And I got this, but the code is not working. Very close. Main issue is that you wrote the recursive function correctly, but you are not passing a and n into it. Oh, you have to put it in the when you call it, you have to put a and n. I just left it blank. Okay, a and n. That was the whole problem, or what? It still says being unused. Ah, okay, no problem. Use this instead. Else your fprintf should print n out, not a to the n. Oh, it says do not use the x1. Okay. Alright. Alright, now that should fix everything. Alright, let's try it again, shall we? $16? Okay. Mm, to be honest, BTS is fine, but I'm still convinced K-pop is mostly famous for pretty people. I know they have a lot of talent, but people only talk about how pretty they are. Yeah, it's really toxic, man. Everywhere you go, they target little girls' insecurities in Korea with like advertisements in those trams and buses and all that for public transport. They have those ads for like no surgery or something. They say like, "Oh, you're not attractive the way you are," even though it's God's creation that sometimes he makes people's noses more flat than that. I saw a whole reel of this. Like it's literally based on your geography, how your ancestors breathed, the humidity levels, and the lack of yeah, it has to do with humidity. Like it's literally a gift that you get to survive, but people are still insecure because society's like that. Um, yeah, they're a boy band, bro. They're gay who said they're pretty. I don't know. Apparently they have like girlfriends. I don't know. All right, let's finally test this. No, I did already test it. So no, I put four instead of three. Let me put three. Let me test it again. So 3.5, -2, 3, -8. Is that what the thing supposed to be? Yeah, I got it. Guys, I did this whole question by myself. Of course, I missed a lot of key things like making them into like these and the equal sign. And then when calling the function, I forgot the variables in there. And then I forgot to write this whole sentence too to print it out. And I forgot one of the conditions for this non-negative part. And then also I didn't know how to do this. That you in the function that you're making, you have to use the function itself. That's pretty interesting. But I finally did it. I did one question. And we have four more questions. Can you believe it? And that took that long. They're not ready for this thing tomorrow. This final. It's okay. Ethnically brown. I'm a proud mix. Mix? A proud brownie. Wait, you're actually a mix? Like, what is... I thought you were just Pakistani. You got brown shit the shawarma up. Oh my god. She's probably... By the way, Sarah got two kittens as a pet. They're so cute. Who's Sarah? Is that your sister? Operation Sandor on the way. Oh, it's you again. Where's your cat, sis? Hi. So there's one cat there. And my phone's about to die, so I have to actually stop streaming. But I'm so excited for this, man. Alright, guys, take care. See you later, inshallah. Thank you for watching. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Take care. Bye.